The hierarchy of structure in animals. Animals are multicellular organisms that are made up of many different types of specialized cells. Each cell has been specialized to perform a special function. So we know that specialized animal cells cannot survive on their own. For instance, if I accidentally with a saw cut off the tip of my finger, well, those cells would actually die. They need the rest of my body to function and to live. They live and work as part of a larger group of cells that make up the body of an animal. Single cells die quickly when separated from the surrounding cells. And we have so many different types of cells. These large animals may contain trillions of individual cells. This entire collection of cells working together as a whole organism makes up an animal. So the word hierarchy is the way we organize things. So cells are organized in a way that allows them to perform all of life's functions, and the cells are organized in a hierarchy. And I have an example here so you'll kind of understand what I mean by hierarchy. So if we start with a very simple specialized heart muscle cell, so that's at the bottom, okay? So it has a function, it does something, but it's like the most simplest form. So we have just like at the cellular level, a heart muscle cell. And if you have a whole bunch of these together, they become something called tissue. So this is this is heart muscle tissue. And if you have different types of tissue that come together, we form what's called an organ. So that's the next level. So we start single cell, a bunch of those together make tissue, different kinds of tissue coming together, working together, makes an organ. In this case here, it's a heart. Well, the heart is part of the circulatory system. Okay, so it works with other organs to pump blood and oxygen through the body. And then if you have different organ systems together, that makes up the entire organism. So we start with something simple, okay, and we see that a bunch of these make this, a few of these make this, different organisms, make these systems like the circulatory system, the respiratory system. There's different systems, okay? And if you have all the systems together, we have the organism. So, organ systems contain one or more organs and other structures working together to perform vital life functions. Example of organ systems include the digestive system, the reproductive system, or the respiratory system. An organ is made up of two or more types of tissue that work together to perform complex life functions. Examples of organs include your heart, lungs, stomach. There's many more. Tissue. A tissue is a collection of similar cells that perform a particular but limited function. Examples include epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle tissue, nerve tissue. Each of these types of tissue contains many types of specialized cells, and each is found in most organ systems.